Yeah, my name is Dede Oetomo. I'm the chair of the Asia Pacific Coalition on Male Sexual Health. We are a network of organizations in Asia and the Pacific working on HIV in amongst gay men, other men who are sexual men, and transgender people. Well, certainly the attention has increased. The prevalence amongst men who have sex with men, and in some countries amongst transgender women, have actually been increasing in leaps and bounds. In anywhere you mentioned, Rangoon, Jakarta, even Manila. So it is, and it is the fastest growing epidemic amongst any of the key populations. But the good thing is that people are aware of it. They're trying to do things about it, and hopefully that would actually strengthen the response on this key population of MSM and transgender people. Two things, I think. Number one is, of course, legal and human rights work. And in many of our countries, homosexual acts or cross-dressing are still criminalized. And that, number one, gives the police excuse to harass people in the hangouts, in the parks, the streets. And secondly, it actually creates fear amongst people. Governments are like ostriches, I think, at the moment. They bury their head in the sand, and of course, they're actually doing a great disservice to their population. Ministries of education are conservative. Most faith-based organizations do not want to know. They are living under governments or older social leaders who do not understand them. And the not understanding, of course it hurts, but it also kills. The second dimension is social and cultural change. That's a gap, I'm actually saddened sometimes to look at young people especially, because they live in a different segment of society. They have their own values. They're already doing all kinds of risk behavior at a younger age. Some of them are already positive. From day one, from the time of birth. I know I'm mentioning two huge things, but you got to start somewhere.
Right.
Like families, maybe.
Yes.
Can we educate families,
Right.
publish books, or whatever? These days we have applications, where and the parents are not so old anyway. They are something like 35,
Right.
40. So they're pretty young to probably
Yes.
use some of these social media things and learn that if their kids turn out to be gay, or the boy that they loved turns out to want to be a girl, or the other way around,
Right.
it's not the end of the world.
Yes.
And actually, if you keep loving them, my experience that myself, you'll have a better family. You can be evicted from your place of residence if you're known or suspected of being LGBT in this area, in this region still. And it happens everywhere, in the name of religion, in the name of culture, and it's almost scary how the likes of Russia and Iran and the Vatican and my own country, Indonesia, at the international level, they're trying to peddle this traditional values argument.
Right.
Doesn't come from anywhere.
Yeah.
What is traditional values? It's probably never there. It was just
Right.
a political thing. Some people, have called it the New Cold War. Eviction is certainly there. Violence,
Oh, okay.
violence based on certainly gender identity. If you were born male and then you look feminine, or if you anywhere, I would say even in Australasia, if you're not careful, you run the risk of being bashed or killed sometimes. Many people just don't know that their son, their husband, their brother can be gay, or and at some other time can actually look like a woman.